guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my September 2018 budget review, just seeing what our actual numbers are and what my difference was from my budget. So for the income this month, we made $5,818.65. So that was $258.25 over what we thought we were going to make. This was the last month of my full-time job. There was half of a paycheck on there, and then starting my new job, which is part-time. That's why we got a little bit more, and then my husband worked a ton of overtime, so he made a lot of money. And then let's go down to bills, and sorry about this page, it's just old stuff. So anyways, rent was $1,000. Wi-Fi was $89.60, so we ended up spending a little bit extra on that. The service is $5 more, like it increased, which I don't know why. It makes me angry. And this is there's TELUS and Shaw that can go into my area that I live in, and surprisingly, TELUS has the cheaper deal with the Wi-Fi, which is unbelievable. So if you guys see this and it's very high compared to yours, sorry that it's not the same as yours, but that's just what happens if you live in a small town. $123.20 for my phone, $105 for my husband's. Gas was $15.88. So we saved a little bit of money there. We saved $4.12. Electricity was $112.53. Daycare, we didn't spend anything because my son doesn't go to daycare anymore because I stopped working at that facility, and that's the only facility in town that does ages 2.5 and under, so I can't bring my son to daycare until he's 2.5 at the daycare that I work at. So that's just that. Car insurance is $93.41. And sorry if I'm writing really messy. This is the only angle I can get at because my tripod like completely broke on me, and I somehow rigged up a tripod type of system up there. I'm waiting on my tripod to come in Amazon order, and then I'm also getting an Erin Condren order sent to me. It's going to show up tomorrow, but I'm going to wait until my tripod comes to film the unboxing. That will be so exciting. I can't wait to have an Erin Condren again. I love those planners, and I love watching the videos, the budgeting videos of the people that do have them, and I want to be one of those people. It kind of sounds weird, but I actually hate my bullet journal. I don't mind budgeting in it. It's just not my forte. It doesn't motivate me at all. So I do have a budgeting binder though that motivates me, which sucks to say because my videos are wrapped around this bullet journal, but I am so excited to start in the Erin Condren monthly deluxe planner to budget, and I think you guys will too, so hopefully you stick with me on that. My bank fees this month was $19.80, so we saved a few bucks there, $3.56, and that is a total of $17.20.35. So that is 29%. So that is not too bad. Saved a little bit of money there. Let's go to debt. So my debt, when I was making this budget, I accidentally wrote $267.33, which is half of the amount that I owe. That's bi-weekly I pay that. So the monthly total is $534.66, but the total was still the same. So $534.66. Nothing changed. Ring, $200. Can't wait to be done that. That's going to be done at the 19th of October. That one's going to be done. 100 for my husband's visa, 160 for mine, 250 for the US visa, 40 for my MasterCard, so nothing changed. So that was $1284.66 with 23%. So that's a lot. All right, I zoomed you guys in a little, and now we're going to do my expenses. So for groceries, I spent $547.57. So we were over by $47.57, which isn't bad. I'm not mad about that. I actually am stoked that we are on somewhat budget, so that we made the budget. For gas, it's $169.14, so we were over by $9.14. That wasn't bad because we did a lot of traveling that month, just car trips and stuff to go see my family. I don't get to see them very often, maybe once a year, like my close relatives, so I was going to do that no matter what, so I'm surprised that it's only by $9.14. Eating out was $64.11. So we were over by $34.11, and that's because we did travel with not enough food, and they don't have like refrigeration and stuff, so we had to get breakfast and whatnot there. Baby was $76.05. Sorry that you can't see me writing. So we saved $73.95. Other expenses, we spent $64, so we saved $4. And birthdays was $95.16, so I overspent by $15.16. So total, I spent $998.03, and that is 17%. So just over by a few dollars. Yeah, about $28.03, so not too bad. I'm glad that I stuck to it as close as possible, and that's with a lot of traveling and whatnot, so I'm actually excited about that. So let's move on to the next one. This is the most exciting part, but also the most brutal part, because as you can see, I had to add in a lot of extras, including a ticket. That's a long story. I'll tell you that story when I get to the bottom. But the most exciting thing from this category is paying off my MasterCard. I fully paid it in full, but it was $872.07. So it was over by $19.32. I also don't know where to. Oh, I'll just not write the percentage because the percentage was still 15. Okay, so here I started writing 0, but it's not. It's 82.72. That's what I had left over. So I'm negative 230.34. Oh my God, it's crammed and it looks so bad. Sorry about that, guys. That is 1%. So maybe I'll just put it here. The debts, I didn't pay any extra debts except for that MasterCard. It was a lot, and we actually ended up having lots of other expenses, so it was not doable, but that's all right. I ended up carrying this money over into the next month because we needed that extra money to help us with the paycheck coming up. So we had $300 in carryover. So we were plus 300, and that was 5%. I spent $150.67, which is 2%. Oh, negative $150.67. I bought those pair of shoes that I was talking about, and I bought my Erin Condren order. So, I actually returned those shoes. So, I didn't have my debit card on me, which I bought them with. So I put them on my, I put the return on my credit card. So I have a $44 credit or whatever on my credit card. So that's not bad at all. But that will count in my October budget and not this budget. So this budget is, I overspent. And then my husband spent his $50. He feels more secure with having some cash on hand. Cell phones, we got new cell phones this month because my husband's literally wasn't working. So we had to, and we joined a family plan. So he had to get an OtterBox case because he works at a mill. All the dust got in it, and that's how his last cell phone broke. So that was like $60 or something, and then he got us screen protectors for both. So that wasn't too bad. So we were over $72.13 there. And then I got that ticket, which was $142. And I didn't wear my seatbelt. I live like a few blocks away from the daycare that I work at, and I was driving my husband's work car. And since I'm a little bit bigger and overweight, the seatbelt doesn't feel comfortable at all. So I put it underneath my arm. Like, I had it clicked in, but I had it underneath my arm. And unfortunately, it was a Friday, which has lots of cops out, and I got pulled over. We're at like 8:25 in the morning when I was going to work. So it was just really bad luck and bad timing. And I know it's totally my fault, and I should wear my seatbelt. That was honestly the first time I haven't worn my seatbelt in years, and the first time I ended up getting busted. So I learned my lesson, and I honestly will never do it again. So I know, guys, don't judge, please. All right, so the remaining total that we have left over was $146.02, and that is 2%. I think a little bit of this was in my husband's account, and then a little bit was untracked. Like, this is, I don't know where this money went, because I think I rolled some of it over into next month, and I don't know. I'm just confused, and that's what was remaining out of all of this, even though I tracked my savings and my debt payoff. So, yeah, that's just a remaining amount. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're excited about my new Erin Condren monthly deluxe planner. I'm so stoked to be filming that for you guys, and excited just to have like a little bit of a new setup, like with a new tripod and the Erin Condren, to be able to do these a little bit more professional, I would say. So anyways, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I have an Instagram account. It's BudgetQueen2018. I'd love to talk to you guys over there. And if you guys like these videos, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye.